And as promised, we're back with April Nading, our handstanding grandma, and her list to help us be realistic about New Year's resolutions, our health, and making those plans. So, we've talked about making a realistic plan. Don't get too many on your list, make it measurable. So now...
Well, they need to make a plan. That's another one. So, I still, even though I've been practicing yoga for years and years and years, I'll still mark on my calendar when I'm going to go. I mean, not just teaching, but when I'm actually going to go.
Don't you? Right.
And, and I started working on my 10,000 steps, which I do almost every day. And my husband and I still have a contest about that. But I make a plan for that because I like to go somewhere every day to do my steps.
Right.
So where am I going to go today? Am I going to go to Target? Am I going to go to Meijer? And that's very helpful to have that plan. Treat it like almost like it's like an appointment. It's an appointment for you, as far as your fitness goals. So
it's really, it does help. Put it on your calendar to see it.
Yes, in your phone, whatever you're doing. Okay, I'm looking at my under the leg list again. Okay, so you also, I didn't say be realistic. You have to be realistic. Okay, for example, I've known people who say, I'm going to start working out at 5 in the morning every day.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not a morning person, don't do that. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
I'm a morning person, but I'm not a morning workout person. So you're never gonna see me teaching the 5:15 yoga class. It's not me.
I won't be there anyway, so I wouldn't see you if you were there.
I'm not gonna do it. It's just not me. So you have to kind of go with what is gonna fit in your lifestyle, Or let's say you need to lose 100 pounds, but start off with, I'm gonna lose 20 over the next 6 months maybe. It has to be realistic. Otherwise, you're gonna give up because it's not gonna happen.
Right, again, not sustainable, so be practical and realistic.
So another big one is reward yourself and stay positive. So let's say you work up to a 2-minute plank and you're excited about it. Well, then buy a new pair of shoes or buy a new top that shows your great arms that you have from doing your plank. Give yourself a pat on the back. Post it on Facebook. Whatever you want to do, which I also don't think it's bad to post your aspirations even on Facebook. Once you've got your good plan, if you've gone through all these things, it is good to put it out there to other people because sometimes your family, friends, co-workers can help hold you accountable to what you're doing.
Or at least give you a way to go.
Right.
Good job.
Right.
Way to do that handstand or whatever it is.
Right, yes, handstanding. That's also a good thing to do. And then also remind yourself why you're doing it.
So important.
And that's another thing. Like, I'm trying to lose weight just because I've gained a few pounds over the years, whatever. But it's also because you want to be healthier. You want to be able to run around with your grandchildren. You want to avoid getting diabetes. There are reasons. Post them on your refrigerator or on your bulletin board. Remind yourself why you're doing it, though. That's the incentive to help stick with your resolution. So, like I said, it sounds like it's a lot, but it really isn't. It just takes that initial planning, and then along the way, also give yourself an atta-girl or atta-boy or whatever.
And you can rewatch this episode if you forget all the part of her list that she has under her leg, and make your own list. But I think those points are so important because we overwhelm ourselves with these big plans, and by February 1st, we're eating, looking for the Valentine's candy.
Right.
So
And that's the other thing is, let's say you think you need to eat too many sweets. Well, don't just cut out all sweets. Start with one thing, or maybe just cut back on the sweets. I still drink sweet tea every single day. I have a glass of tea every single morning with real sugar. I have a glass of tea after lunch, sometimes in between then. But that's my thing, and I'd rather cut back and not have the donut or not have whatever. You have to find what works for you. That's the other thing. What works for your sister, your mom, your friends, it's not going to be the same for you. So.
That's right. Wisdom from April Nading. Follow her, Handstanding Grandma, on YouTube, on social media, all the way around.
I'm everywhere.
And be inspired. Plus, she dresses cute. We'll be back with more right after this.